Sanibonani bantwana base-Africa. Today we have a very special episode. As y'all can see, the face on this chair is different today. Today I'll be interviewing the water activist,
Awesome.
award-winning, the entrepreneur, the sole owner, and the starter, or like the guy that owns this channel that we're on today. Cyril Pilgrimson. Thank you
Hey,
for
Machi.
inviting me.
Yeah. Thanks, Machi. This is a special episode. People, they've been asking me, what are your beliefs since you're the host? So this one is different.
Yeah, so basically, just to give a background, what happened was I'm also a subscriber like you guys, and like I hit up with Cyril. So like I hit him up, I was like, bro, I'd like to question you, like get to know you actually. I'd like to get to know your heart.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And while we were talking, me and Cyril, we decided, nah, bro, let's just carry on these conversations on camera. And the reason this episode is a one of one, which is very special, is homie's birthday is coming up. So we decided to shoot it as a birthday special. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for allowing me on your platform.
Yeah.
For us to get to know you.
Cool.
So bengisacela ukuqala la. Istori sakho wena siqala yaphi? Mawuvula amehlo, like mawufika la mhlabeni uvula amehlo for the first time. What do you see? What room are you in? Kunomama, kunobaba. What's happening? What's the room like? Where are you? Say, where are you?
Okay. Before answering you, mazenkosi mbelase wena ongaweli ngazibuko wela ngezimpambosi zomfula sibukuyi samaphanga amadoda wena owathethelelwa umantshinga benonsele ngembesi mvenande lebele.
Yeah.
Mina grew up in town CBD, raised by a single parent.
Your mom?
My mom.
Okay.
My dad wasn't there, but was there.
In what sense?
Bengimbona December or June when he came and bought us clothes. Okay. So bengimbona hayi ukuthi he's no more.
Was he accessible like in terms of calls and what's going on, or what was the chat?
Okay, I would like to speak about the dad because it's not here to talk for himself.
Sweet.
But we couldn't reach. Only my mom could reach.
Yeah.
So thina besazi June babuyeza and then December uyeza and then that's it. Yeah, so raised by the single parent all my life.
CBD, growing up in CBD, that's a lot of hustle.
Yeah.
Is that like where you get your hustle from? Because like entrepreneur, guys, this water award winning water activist.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur, and like the list keeps going. This guy's a brother, this guy's a liberator, this guy's so many things on so many levels. And I didn't want to mention because we're running on time, but like, where do you get that from, bro? Is that your pops? Is that your mom's? Or is it the environment that you were raised in CBD?
Yeah, good question. Hey, you're nice with it.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, yeah. Not a lot of people wasn't training which they got the award, your entrepreneurship. So shout out to that. And then my dad was a business person.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't there. I think he was a multi-millionaire.
Sheesh.
But I didn't get the fruits of it because he wasn't there.
Damn.
So Mina, like my purpose in life, my dad was here. He had a story and then he passed on. So me, I'm there to carry on his story.
I see it.
So it's in the DNA. It's in the DNA. And then food, Josie, you need to survive.
Yeah, Josie is surviving.
You eat or be eaten.
So I had
to eat. I had to eat. Single parent, my mom's not there, raising up 3 children. I have an older brother, he's no more, and then I have a sister. So my mom couldn't do everything.
Is your sister younger than you or older?
I'm the last born. So I needed those cavelas, and my mom couldn't buy me, so I had to
partner for your own.
Be outside.
Yeah. What was the first time you, like your age when you first made money? Like when you made an income, when you got outside?
I know I stole. I stole.
Yeah, for sure. We can get into what you did. We all have our
money. I
stories,
just
bro.
steal. Yeah,
Yeah. What age was this? What age was this? When you wanted your first cafe, what age are we talking?
Because I got like Cavelas when I was 10. So it's 9.
Around
I
about
was
9.
stealing, singing in my shop, stunting my chocolate. Only pesca ma.
Wait.
It's a day yabo. And then I got in trouble for that. And then that's why I learned to go to, nah, stealing is not the one.
Oh, snap.
So I started like selling my sweetie, my chippies,
When
my
did you get in
chips.
trouble? What age is this? Because you just said you got in trouble and then you reflected. What age are you on here?
Maybe 10, 11, because I had a
so
run.
it's early.
Because I had a run stealing. I had a run
Snap, for
stealing.
real.
I had a run, bro.
Okay, when you're reflecting on like the stealing is wrong. What lesson do you learn from it? What really makes you like, okay, I have to move different? What was
You
that?
get in trouble.
What trouble was that? What's that trouble?
Okay, because I'm young,
Uh-huh.
hiding, and then Bangisa in the John Foster.
Oh, snap.
Once got arrested, but not in the jail, but the holding cell.
Yabona.
And then you ask
Yeah,
him,
amathuba okugcina.
Matokil. Mabathembisa ukuthi mangangikhipha here,
Ngiyatshela.
no more.
Ngambi.
From there,
Yeah.
clean. I got my money clean and then started selling, like selling.
That's
I
dope.
believe
What
like
do you said? What do you
chips, sweets,
chips, like knickknacks, like snacks.
snacks,
Okay.
and then kunalama sweet bawubiza amafiza.
Yo,
Ebishaya imali. Yo, wathanda. Yeah, ngishayisela abantu abanjengawo abathandayo. So I had to sell those and then
you started making your money from
yeah,
selling.
and then I started buying stuff for myself, like
Okay. How much did you make?
Semagaming, sema-moving, movie shows like music Good Hope. Good Hope, sema-moving, swimming pool, Ellis Park. I started like getting stuff that I couldn't.
Dude, just from selling food, just from
Hey,
okay,
Bob,
what
that's
is my-
selling.
I know. I'll share a story.
Yeah,
I'll share a story. Okay, tell me, Ma, what was she doing? What is Ma?
Ma, she was a security. That's the security. Imagine,
Okay,
security.
and
Yeah, security. And Baba had a security company.
That's crazy.
Security company and a
Pops
cleaning
is
company.
making millions.
Me.
Pops is banking millions.
Wow.
Okay, can I ask you this? Let's get into it, like deep chats. Firstly, I'd like to ask, now that you've grown and you've reflected on your life,
Yeah.
your dad's presence and him not being there, how has that affected you in terms of everything? How you think, how you move, and how you would like to go forward in terms of family and so forth.
That's a good one. That's
Yes.
a good one.
Your dad
In the
and
morning,
your brother.
in the morning, I saw you Kuluma with your dad.
Yes.
You guys were having a nice topic, and yo, boy, it's so beautiful. I mean, I've never experienced such. It was so beautiful, and when I saw that, I told myself, Gucci. Of course, I've been telling myself. I told myself, Gucci, I'm gonna be there for my children. So, it disturbed me because as a young boy, I was supposed to be a man at the same time.
Damn it.
Young child. So a child needs to be a child.
Yeah, that's facts. A child has to grow.
Yeah.
What was, when did your brother
Passed on.
Yes.
Yeah, recently, like 2018.
So what was your big brother's role in your life? Was he filling up the father gap?
Nah, he
was
wasn't there because of we don't share the same pops.
okay.
Because her pops wasn't present. Now he was whiling like Nami, I was whiling. So I saw my brother whiling, but missing my car, missing my car.
Yeah.
So I became dad, or even more than that. So I was whiling. So to answer your question,
Yes.
as a child needs proper guidance from mom and dad.
Seriously, now.
It disturbs a child. Like the things now, since I'm a businessman, like people to take care of, I need to take care of business. There are days I'm like, what pops here? So you don't need mine, but children, you don't need mine.
They just
you need
need presence.
presence, bro. Like, know that my dad is here, yeah, but and children, we don't learn from popsing. Like watching him move. watching him move,
Yeah.
now you know ukuthi oh
yeah,
ubaba
yeah.
unoma endlini akalihamba lela phandle nami I'm gonna be that guy.
You learn better when you're not taught, but
Yeah.
when you show.
Yeah.
When you show ukuthi this is how you kill a cow,
Right.
instead of not saying you kill a cow. Okay, let's get into spirituality. Just on that
Favorite topic
of things. Let's get into spirituality because I wanna like nail it. I wanna bring it into this topic now as I, because umntwana makakhula is basically a sponge, and whatever you put a sponge into, it's going to have that. You put a sponge in water, it's gonna have a lot of
That's a
water.
good analogy.
You put a sponge in blood, it's gonna have a lot of blood. You put it in Coke, it's gonna have a lot of Coke.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a child, you know. So what's your perspective on spirituality? And maybe to just follow this topic, let me start it off like this. What do you think spirituality is?
That's a good question. It's a good question. You asked two questions, didn't you?
Yes, but I'd like to I would like to enter this conversation
Yeah.
with the last
So
question. What do you think spirituality is? What is spirituality to you? How do you define it?
That's a good question. Okay, I have different ideas of spirituality, ne? But I feel like spirituality is how we live.
How you live.
Mm.
Okay, go into that.
How you live is what are your beliefs, what are your thoughts, what are your actions. You understand? As human beings, we are spiritual people in a human body.
Yeah.
Before the body, we are spiritual.
Yeah.
So, mangithi you are spiritual, body has actions, has thoughts, has yabo. So now with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So spirituality is simply the what makes the body function, basically. What's inside of
Or the essence of you as a human being.
the essence of it. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. So when did you start off with this journey, your spirituality? When you were like, no, actually, meaning, I need to start focusing and performing one. You know, I need to jabulisa umphefumulo wami, but I also need to ngimnake umphefumulo wami, because when was that? What age are you? What's happening for you to be in that corner to be like, no man?
Okay. When I was young, I was forced to go to church. Didn't want to go, but I was last minute, and I was whining, man. I didn't know what spirituality.
Yeah.
So spirituality came to me. I think the shift was lockdown 2021.
Okay.
Okay, I won't go do it, but there's a guy that stabbed me here. Stabbed me, and then that guy was wearing a cloth. The cloth lefaka izangoma with the lion face. It's red, white, and black. Stabbed me. Yeah. And then went to hospital and came back. And then I dealt with him, and then that's all. And then me knowing Gucci, because it is Hila on top of it. Me knowing that
So
I was close to death.
No.
The shift, I feel the shift was there.
Immediately.
Yeah, because
Immediately.
being as in a situation where I felt like I was close to death.
Snap.
So after that, I was like,
So immediately when that happens, what's the first thing you go to? Nah, I must start fixing my life.
okay, it doesn't happen immediately because me not in mind that I wanted vengeance. But
Okay,
no. And I did.
Okay.
As you that grow up in town, when you play a steady, you play dead.
Yeah.
And I did. I would see, I don't condone any violence, but it's actually so long money. You can't think of it. It's long money. And to see that I've grown, I'm being at shosho, grand shock.
Damn. That's growth
on another level. That happened because now I'm spiritual. About like, okay, I do have so much to lose, but that's spirituality. About I'm not looking at people as musalo, wearing a nice hoodie. It's like that. Yeah.
Like
So the shift was maybe
That's fire.
a month or two after the incident.
And then where did you go to? Like the first thing you did on the spiritual journey when you are conscious
YouTube.
of this.
YouTube is
You went to
university.
YouTube. What are you searching?
YouTube is university.
YouTube is a university.
Yeah.
Let's believe that.
Yeah, and my children, I know if you're watching this after 30 years, you're not going to school.
Yeah.
Self-taught, teaching you spirituality.
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Exactly.
Straight up.
So I went to
YouTube
YouTube.
is a university. Best believe.
I went to YouTube. First guy I saw, Dr. Sebi.
Aye. That's a sentence on its own.
Dr.
a sentence
Sebi.
on its own.
And then Credo Mutwa.
Dude.
Credo Mutwa.
Dude.
And it was that time Kanye was all about Jesus is King. So now I was listening to Kanye. Oh, Kanye at that time, Jesus is King.
Yeah, I
It's all
remember
about
that.
Jesus,
I remember
Jesus.
that, Yeah.
Yeah, those Credo Mutwa, Dr. Sebi, and then Kanye West.
Yeah.
I was like deep on that, and then me consuming them, I found myself.
You consuming them, you found yourself. How? So,
Because
what did you find that's you in them? What was it? That's you
being such an into that makes sense
to you.
to me.
Okay.
Like Dr. Sebi, he wasn't condoning eating meat. 4 years now, not eating meat.
Wow.
Credo Mutwa was all about African spirituality, your ancestors and what. I'm all about ancestors, African spirituality. Kanye West is all about Jesus is King.
Yeah.
I know there's a higher force in there. I know Jesus was here.
Snap.
Much as I know ancestors there,
Yeah.
Jesus was here.
Wow. What?
It touches into some of the things they say, like Credo Mutwa, they were aliens. As not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not taking
You take
everything. I
what-
take
What makes sense
to
you?
me, and
Yes.
then I find myself in there.
It's
I
like
don't
a
know if I'm making-
buffet. Khetha okufunako, ozwakalayo. Bese
That's
okunye
a good
uyakushiya
one.
and so. Okay, let me ask. What would you stress about? I wanna set all these people. Dr. Sebi, Umutwa, no,
Ashayang chance, yes.
snap. That's crazy.
Cheers to what? Cheers to the birthday special.
Cheers to the birthday special. Cheers to life. We're living longer than ever, bro. Living longer than ever. Trust that.
Yeah.
So
Because you drink after the chant.
yeah. For sure.
Yeah, you were asking
So
something.
I was
profound.
on this chat. Okay, Dr. Sebi, not eating meat. I'd like you to go into that. Ancestors. I would like you to go into that. Why would you stress ancestors like African spirituality, connecting with those that were on the soil before you that carry your name? What do you think? What's the value in that? Why would you stress that?
Okay. Because it makes sense to me. Ne? When la emhlabeni, if it didn't make sense to me, if la emhlabeni kube wena usele, kube nami ngisele la emhlabeni, kube producer here, my employer usele yangithola here emhlabeni, ne? But you came from someone. And then someone came from someone. That someone came from someone.
Yes.
So it makes sense. But and on top of that, Tina is spiritual beings in a human body.
Okay.
So when you die, akushoni
Where?
imphefumulo, kushona inyama.
Who?
And then mabesho njalo shuthi imphefumulo iyasala. It makes sense ukuthi ancestors are there.
Okay, so what you are saying here is that you value the spirit and you have to
Yeah.
care for where the spirit comes from
Mm.
for you to know where it has to go.
Yeah.
Okay, then not eating meat, how does that define your spirit? Because eating is a chat
Hey,
of the
nice
body.
with it. Yeah.
Eating is a chat of the body. So why are you caring about something that's mortal when you are immortal? You are spirit. So why do you care for this body?
Okay, that's a good one. Mina, I'm not saying eating meat.
No. You say
not-
preference.
It's not nice. Eating meat is the one.
Yeah.
It's the one. But for me, it's not the one. Because Mina, I've slaughtered a goat. We're not killing animals here. I'm not condoning anything of that.
Yeah.
But Mina, I slaughtered a goat. Same thing in Natal.
Yeah.
I slaughtered a cow. And then, yes, my car is in my car face. Your car is in So imagine that trauma, and then when udla leyo nyama leyo izokudisturba somehow izokudisturba, and for a fact ukuthi now we eating inyama engekho bayijovayo.
Yeah,
Inyama
my
ekhula-
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sidla amakati.
I'm sure khona bigger
That's a
than
fact.
my
But first thing
Amakati.
is ukuthi ngingadli inyama is that ukuthi thoma. I saw that imbuzi, that goats, helpless, fasiwe ngapha. And then mina, obviously, bengifuna ukuyibonakalisa ukuthi ngumfana. Yabo, nginto.
But don't you think it's
And then-
eat or be eaten, bro? Don't you think it's survival of the fittest? Don't you think, like, in this sense...
It is. Ngiyavuma, it is. Angisho ukuthi there's nothing wrong
Okay,
with me.
okay.
But to me, it's not.
You prefer to... This,
For me,
okay.
yeah.
And then as they end up in, okay, Amazos, we did them, the body, we did them. The last one was...
There's no last one. Talk about hands. Me,
Oh, okay, you want to talk about the mommies.
Yeah.
The mommies, man. I was like, that's different. Okay, all right.
Mommy.
Let's get into the mommies.
Mommies.
What's
I
your preference?
love my woman.
Okay, let's
South African women are the best.
Okay, what you think? There are three type of women here. There's a wife, there's a girlfriend, and there's your reach, like those that you can hit up. What is your type here? What is your type for your boys, like your homies? What's your type for a girlfriend? And what's a type for a wife? For you, the mommies. Let's talk about the
Okay,
mommies,
mina
the
I don't
females.
wanna bash anyone.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love women. I'm not.
Yeah.
I love women. Women are. I feel like it's the greatest creation that happened on earth.
Yeah.
Women are. But me now, my preference of my ideal girlfriend or my homie's girlfriend, like natural beauty for me.
Natural beauty.
I wanna like
Okay.
you need to.
So girlfriend, natural beauty.
You need to be beautiful, like without any artificial beautiness. I wanna say ngafakanga ini, but everything needs to be natural. Like nails clean,
Yeah.
hair clean,
Wow.
natural,
Wow.
breast,
Nah,
young
that's
son,
it.
clean,
Yeah.
everything
Our
clean. So,
leg.
mina girlfriend,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Our leg, that's
So
what
dog.
That's a
It's-
good eye,
That's
yeah.
beautiful, dog. That's the most stretch marks and all that.
That's
Let's
it.
see all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Your type. And then natural, number two, your preference in your woman. Like, don't say, don't build a woman because there's no such
No.
for sure. But what I'm saying is, what's your preference? What are things that catch?
Okay, mina
that
a wife,
you
like my ideal wife. I feel like that's the reason why. Nah, right? Currently I don't have a wife. Nah.
Yeah.
Mina, I'm in a journey. I'm in a spiritual journey. I'm in a life journey. So mina, I'm building this empire
Okay.
for the next generation and the next generation. So mina, for a wife, ngifuna abe like the personality, the humor, and awazi uba part of my journey. That's what I look at, yabo.
Okay.
Yeah, these like candidates that I go out to them, see, beautiful, clean, your kinto, mind clean, but ngiyabona ukuthi they're not ready
Yeah.
to,
To be a pilgrims.
yeah. Pilgrimson,
They can't. They're not ready for
they're not ready for that. And
Nah.
I choose not to deal with it.
To disdain yourself. from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
like a woman? Okay, let's talk about dress code. Just questions for those that are trying to shoot their shots. Who knows? Who knows? None of
Yeah, I know after this podcast,
never
after
know.
this
You never
episode,
know.
my woman, she's watching there.
Okay, would you
No.
like a dress code? Are you fussy about the dress code? Like, do you not mind a woman that just reveals or what's your dress code like? What is it, man? Come on. This is the last question on the woman, by the way.
Nah,
Yeah.
I feel like
Dress code. Just
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm thinking how should I put it, ne? But I like how the Muslims do it, ne? About past Babu, the only way the
One more,
yeah,
yeah.
jib, what's what, ne? And then like they're not revealing like everything that's sacred. Like what? You know, like the I don't know how to put it. Yo, English is not my guy. I guess so.
Yeah, my bad. Oh, you know what?
Thinking I'm a subscriber, who's a China, yo.
Faka my subtitle.
Ama subtitles, Yeah.
Yeah.
Ne? Yonke into okay, ithi ngibe my thing needs to be sacred. Mele bone mina pen. That's why mina I'm not bashing ukuthi a girl should have a high body count, but ngithanda isiZulu like
yeah.
mothola itshitshi,
Yeah.
mothola intombi, yangithola like a straight hand. So mina that's also my ideal hand.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can compromise on a girl that has a 3 or 5 body count.
Yeah.
But that's not my ideal.
Yeah, facts. Yazi yini sonke sinayizukela inkomo. Inkomo sonke sinayizukela. Uyi-one umuntu oyishaya.
Yeah.
Tumika.
So mina that's why like
Just say.
yeah, it needs to be sacred for me only. Yeah, but
Okay, can I just get you onto a topic that's kind of mortal? We kind of gonna pass this. It won't matter in the future, but I just want to grab your opinion on it. The political system and the economy of South Africa.
economically,
Yeah,
landscape,
economic landscape of our country.
yeah.
I'd like you to break it down. Firstly, I'd like you to go through our parents. I'd like your opinion on each president since 94. That's how I would like to do this, rather than saying what everyone already says. What's your opinion on Umadiba? There are two Mandelas, but I would like to talk about the guy that was president. What do you think about Mandela?
Okay, Nelson Mandela, ne? I hear a lot of people saying Nelson Mandela is a sellout and what, ne?
Yeah.
But mina, I feel like he's not.
Okay.
Because anybody, if he was in that position, would do the same. Times then were hard. Unlike now, which you can say, hey, fuck. So he did make a deal with them for peace, reconciliation, and then for freedom. So Madiba, and I like the fact that he came to my nursery school, was missing a line, and then Uncle Karaji, so me, I keep up to
Yeah, that's fine.
Mandela.
And at the time, he's the most powerful man on the planet.
What?
And he's
It's
only
like
you
2000,
like that.
maybe
Whoa.
2000,
Damn,
if I'm
that's
not
fine,
correct,
dude.
2004 or 2005.
Damn, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Even me talking about it now, yo, like
You
you get
thinking
bored.
back to it, yeah, that's fine. That was one of the moments
I
in
like
life, man. Okay,
So,
and then
trick Nelson Mandela, I give you.
okay, what bads? Because it's yin and yang. What would you critique Mandela on? And I still
That was Winnie naye mephume her and Winnie didn't the relationship.
so you think that was the flaw?
Better.
That's what you critique.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Because Winnie was a solid woman. That's a definition of an African woman. If your women are watching it, if you want to know what's an African woman like, go check Winnie Mandela.
That's sweet. And then who would you say is Thabo Mbeki? What's your opinion on it?
Thabo Mbeki, on the economical landscape, he did us good.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How so?
Everything was not on the rise, like inflation or like the rand to a dollar. The rand had power. So Thabo Mbeki was legit.
Okay.
Was legit.
Thabo Mbeki. And then
Also his cabinet was legit.
seriously.
Yeah.
That's okay. What would you critique Thabo Mbeki on? What would you say, bruh? This is where you didn't do us right.
Thabo Mbeki, ne, for him, I feel like no critiquing. He was
I
nice.
think it was 100. How he carried himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was after
He
Thabo?
couldn't have done better because in
Serious.
South Africa they don't allow you to.
Do better.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a heavy point. Or after Thabo Mbeki, sinendoda enamakhanda into Jacob Zuma.
He was the best president out of all of them.
Okay.
That's what I want to say about him.
Why would you say so? What's your
He fought for what needed to be fought for, which is education, us getting land, us being African child, getting land, reparation. Yeah.
That's Zuma for you.
Yeah.
what would you critique Zuma on about Zuma? By the way, Babu Shulos, well, like our fathers, to be honest, I can't say that.
What I need to critique on Zuma is that or perhaps he wanted to do it alone. Nabagawa Zuma, like as a family. He didn't have solid people around. You can't do it alone. Can't fight this thing alone. Look at Muammar Gaddafi. Like you need to have people around you that are solid as you.
But where is the thing is
because he didn't have solid people around, like a Julius Malema or Mugabe or Trump.
Yeah. So you would say Uguti
Zuma
didn't have
cabinet yakhe beshintsha kanje kanje. Yabo, Minister of Finance lo, Minister of Finance lo, Minister of Education lo, yabo. So it's gonna show.
And it's gonna fuck up eventually.
And it did fuck up.
Okay.
Fuck up.
And then what would you say to the guy who said the government? Which is quite ironic because you're the diff.
Yeah, Cyril, I was named after Cyril Maposa.
Yeah. What would you critique his presence, his presidency, his presidency? How would you critique it?
Cyril Maposa, ne? Is a good president, ne? But
he's a good president.
Yeah, he is.
Seriously.
But good ANC, ne? Gunabantu, there's people that are fighting him.
Inside the ANC.
Inside the ANC.
So they
fighting him, either they want to be in his position or they want him to not be in that position. And then when it comes to economically, obviously he's for I know next month we're meeting. We're gonna have a chat.
So your opinion on him is that he's a great president, but he has vultures around him.
Vultures around him, and he's being told what to do.
He's being told what to do. So you'd say he's a puppet.
I didn't want to say it. I had that in mind.
Yeah, but
I didn't want to say
it. You said it in a sentence, not in a word. Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, say. So who would you say would be the best president in your, like, who's a president?
This is me, but
you think you'd be the best president?
But
honestly.
I can tell you what I would do.
Yet. You're not running. Okay.
2027, vote Cyril, not that Cyril. The other Cyril. Yeah. Okay, well, of course it's me.
Okay.
Julius can hold us down.
So you think Julius can be the president?
Yeah, because it's fighting for what needs to be fought for. Reparation.
But can you be a Zulu king and not Zulu? Is that possible?
Nah.
So can you be a president of South Africa when your dad is Zimbabwe?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Seriously?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would, from the people that are running, you would say Uguti Malema is the best pick. Yeah. From the people that are running.
Uti is dead in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Yeah. Malema.
Apparently.
Yeah, Malema can hold us down. Because he's fighting for what's right.
He's the best pick.
And he knows who to fight.
And then who's number two? Who's number two on the list?
Gayton McKenzie.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. Yeah. Gayton McKenzie's
Gayton McKenzie. Hey, Gayton McKenzie is number one.
Yeah.
Exactly. is number two.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Gayton McKenzie.
Nah, that's
Gayton.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Don't you?
Hey, me number one, Gayton McKenzie number two, Julius Malema number three.
So you run. What would you do if you were president? That's the question I wanted to get into. So you're running for. What would you do? What are you going to do? How many years do you need? Firstly. And secondly, what are you going to do? And don't bullshit us.
Yeah, number one, the most important years for a child is 1 year to 7 years old. So that 1 year to 7 years old, first 7 years, you're in school. So I'll change the educational system from nursery school. ngizofundisa like me ngithi ngiqala ukudayisa at the very young age. I'll teach selling. There's no selling in school. I'll teach that, and then I'll teach like there are people that fought for our liberation that they're not on the internet.
They not know.
Yeah,
Steve
Robert
Biko.
Sobukwe,
Steve
Robert
Biko.
Sobukwe, Steve Biko,
Steve Biko.
Chris Hani,
Bro.
mm,
Steve Biko.
Yeah,
Go
so-
look up Steve Biko.
yeah,
Chris Hani.
yeah.
Yo,
There's a lot of them, man.
seriously.
Yeah, there's
Go
a lot
look
of
up
them.
Steve.
Yeah, the PAC, the whole regime, PAC regime, that's about. I'll introduce that, and then I'll introduce spiritual consciousness as a subject,
Hi.
which every child, African child, needs to know. The 10 names.
Wow.
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 Because by me, I'm turning in 3 days time. I'm turning 27.
Big 27.
The most
Flex on these niggas.
The most in the whole, but I've met people, met celebrities, smashed chants, I've got awards, I've traveled.
You've done it. Yeah.
But-
you've done it.
The number one thing I highlight
Yeah.
is me learning my clan names,
Whoa.
which I learned them this month.
Yes.
Angipheli nyanga, angisho zonke iphelele on my intro.
Dog,
Ngigcine la, shoda maybe yangithola.
Hey,
But
some
the fact
food.
that now I have, because you know the clan names, even if you can go to a sangoma, they don't tell you about your past, your future. They tell you about your past. So my clan names bayasho ukuthi mina mazinkosi Mvelase, kuno Majosi, kuno Mantshinga, kuno Nyembezi, Mtsele Nyembezi. Yangithola, like yangitshela ukuthi where I'm at, where should I be?
Describing those before you and where you're going.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I agree with.
Yeah.
So kids are being taught this between the ages of 7 till the ages of 7, like their clan names.
And then there's gonna be
What else?
grades. Maybe at that age, you're 7, you graduate, you go to age, you go to, and now you have a spiritual mentor.
Okay. Okay.
I'm making this up now.
Okay.
And then after a spiritual mentor, and then maybe you spend time, maybe if you're a church person, in the church.
Do you read the Bible?
Yeah,
You do.
yeah. There's wise verses in the Bible.
Why did that take time? The whole pause. What are you thinking about?
Because I'm not
Yes
reading it.
or no?
Because I'm not reading it anymore.
Oh, but you do acknowledge some verses.
I guess which I won't read it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
currently I'm not.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there a reason?
yeah, it is.
What is
There's not a time in my journey now to be reading it.
a Bible?
In my journey now is to be learning my clan names. Ithakazelo zimini ukuthi ziminani. Going to my mom, ngimbuza ukuthi uzalwa uba, ugogo uzalwa uba, kanjalo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? This has. I just want to ask you one more thing about the past, and then I just have one question about the future.
Sure.
The question about the past is when I'm out begging, when I'm out begging, lezi zangakini, what made them who they are? What is the one characteristic all of y'all have? What's the one characteristic you see in your dad that you have? Or maybe your siblings that your dad has? Ezangakini, what made?
Okay. Abakithi, I'll say,
What's the one thing, since you're studying your background, what's the one thing you realize ukuthi nine vele ngidume ngale nto le? Kungaba isibindi, kungaba, I don't know what it is, but what is it?
okay, officially, I'm answering you now. Officially, we're not from royalty. But means Bong Sam like Kundebele, it's a royal name, yeah. Yeah, so Tina's Nalentole, not by saying it or thinking, but Nalentole, maybe you see it when you spend time with me. Gucci Nalo cockiness, Gucci was a cozy in your toilet. Scenario subconsciously, without or consciously, without thinking of it. Like me, like I just start like 7 businesses, Now I've got two businesses doing the spiritual podcast. Yabo. And there's nothing in this I can't do it.
Wenza konke.
Ngono ngihluleke ngida.
Then ukuthi uhlulwe yivalo.
That's what I saw my dad having a multi-business.
So you'd say y'all are go-getters. Firstly, y'all are not royalty by blood, but y'all are royalty by sweat.
That's a good one.
And then that's what you'd say. Okay, cool. Then the last question.
Oh, by gift.
By gift.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What the
Because
last?
I feel like Lionel Messi is not by sweat, it's by gift. And Cristiano Ronaldo is by sweat.
Yeah.
So,
but don't you
by
think?
gift.
But
It's a gift.
Don't you think Messi actually works out? He just doesn't show it like Ronaldo. He's just, and y'all are thinking
he does go to training there, but I heard okay, I don't know now. Konje bathini digress,
Yeah.
So let's and then
Yeah.
go back to Kona Day on 2008 final Manchester United versus Barcelona. There's a player like Barcelona. Uthi uMessi bekahlezi on top of a soccer ball on the phone. Abanye bajima.
Ha.
And then and then by changing room, and then he was on a video call talking to his children.
Yeah.
And then man in the county, Mrs. Scott assisted. They won 3-1. The nigga say that's a gift. The nigga didn't be so
mara it is a gift.
Yeah.
You can't deny. Kona ukuyabona nathi badlala ibhola siyingane.
Yeah.
Khona abanye abadlalayo. Nawe uyabona ukuthi
it's not that crazy, but
Kona, okay, that's true. Okay, I have
so
one
it's a
more-
gift.
It's a gift.
It's more
It's
of a gift than a sweat.
Now that's beautiful. I appreciate the fact that you know yourself, but not only
I
that you
understand
know
myself.
yourself,
I
but you,
understand myself.
but you embrace yourself.
Yeah.
It's a very important thing to, because there are people
Yeah.
that are.
I'm
something-
God.
There are people.
I'm God. Why I say I'm God? I'm made in the image of God,
Talk to
which makes me a God.
Talk to them.
I think employer. I think maybe shall intro there. English, I'm the God.
Yeah.
I wanna be.
That would be fine. That would be fine. That would
Let me
be
be
fine.
fine.
Yeah, that would be fine. That would be fine. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. I have one more question just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Before I thank you for inviting me and everyone else to ask you these questions, and hopefully I'll ask you questions that you have a lot. So, the question that I have for you is, what is the future of the world? Like, how do you see the future of the world? Where's the world going? In terms of different things. Firstly, values of society-wise. Secondly, spirituality, as we've been talking about it. Thirdly, like the economic difference, like between men and women. You know, like I don't know how to structure this
Okay.
question, but I think you get me. The
Okay.
economic difference between
Okay.
women and men.
Okay. It's not what I want for the world. It's what my thoughts on
Yeah,
the
your
world.
perspective. What do you
Okay.
think?
I'm telling you, shit is bad. Shit is gonna be bad.
What are you saying?
All this AI. And
Okay,
stuff.
firstly, what are we attacking
it's
now?
gonna be
Society
Yeah,
or
yeah,
economy?
yeah.
Society.
Yeah.
You think society?
I heard someone say the other day we were having a chat. At me, I'm okay with one daughter. I want to have more kids because I want to bring children in this world. I like this nigga. He knows what he's talking about. It's gonna be bad.
So you think that having kids is
Ah.
basically putting them through the worst in the future? That's what you think.
That's not what I think. That's what he said. But Mina, I related to that.
What do you
'Cause-
think about that statement though?
Cause shit's gonna be bad. AI.
But
Now that things are getting tougher. So Guban, there's into like people are sacrificing themselves, they're sacrificing people to live
a better life.
a better life. And then Mali, there's gonna be a switch on the currency. Yeah, well,
Okay.
I don't know, it's gonna be paper money, maybe it's gonna take a dip, and then we're gonna be introduced to maybe it's an email internet.
Crypto.
If it's
Digital.
not digital currency. Digital currency, yes, it's gonna take a high, and then more guys are gonna be single than before. More guys, because women is in nature to be hyper hyperpegin.
You know, they
So
want men that can provide
Yeah.
and have everything.
not that now they wanna provide, and Masiti provide, they can't. Masiti, let's go 50-50, they can't. I would, they don't want, they can't.
Yeah.
So women, they wanna be all on themselves. So she's gonna be bad. I guess she would mean and give
So-
law, but me looking it, I'm like, let me fast, and then I go live in the winelands,
Yeah.
in the farm with my
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
with no
Yeah.
drama, off the grid.
Seriously.
That's my ideal life for me.
And then
But she's
where do
gonna
you
be
see the future of spirituality? That's a beautiful perspective, by the way. Like
I was honest.
And actually, just to interject that Hobie gave a lot of points. I would like to go into them, but if you were listening, bro, take shit seriously. Like he just said something that's very important. Like literally, bro, it's a 10-year gap from today. It's a 10-year gap.
She's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be wild. If you say this. And then spirituality.
Because of shit getting wild, people are gonna okay, I wanna play the rest card.
Okay.
More people are gonna be forced to know this. Like check 10 years ago. Bunganama podcast or in the radio talking about spirituality. Our pups, chances are our pups and our mothers, they don't know even their each other. But us, Buachina, now starting to have these talks, on our podcast spirituality, because of shit getting young. So the spiritual realm, it's on a
So you definitely say our forefathers are way smarter than our current fathers. That's what you'd say. Like,
you of course, without a doubt. But they make clothes out of sheep skin.
Come on.
Does that, bro?
Yazi izwe nto. Bebasebenzisa ilimi lenkomo njengegama. I was like, how the fuck do you even think of that?
How do you think of that?
Bro.
Izindlu zondo, bro. Izindlu zondo. You know why? You know why bayenza zondo ne? Ukuthi makunomoya, umoya uya.
Dog. Go talk to you.
I can't.
I relate. Nah, 100%.
Yeah,
and then where would you say everyone must invest? Something people must invest in. What?
In themselves.
Invest in
knowledge, assets over liability.
What are assets? What are assets? Break them down. Give me what it is.
Employer. Tell me maybe 2 minutes or 5.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Sweet.
Okay, because people need to hear this.
Yeah.
Mina now think about when I have 1,000 rand.
He's giving you a game, buddy.
Yeah, that's a game. When I have 1,000 rand, me back then, 1,000 rand, when you're via, you turn a sneaker of 1,000 rand. Yes. But right now, with 1,000 rand, I pour it into something like an asset. Maybe go to marketplace, buy something, and then flip it. When I flip it, my profit, I go buy that sneaker because I want that sneaker. Yeah. But Ksala and then I keep on young talk.
I see what you say. Okay, so firstly, you what you say is buy things that make you money.
Yeah. That's the whole purpose of money.
And money is a tool, by the way.
Money is a tool. Money is not valuable.
Yeah, it's not. It's just fucking
than the paper that's
made
it's
of.
So
dirty ink on
the whole
paper,
purpose of money
that's crazy.
Is to make you money.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And that's how you must look at it.
So
you dropping game. You telling me you just spoke about digital currency right now. Crypto is digital currency. Bruh, tap in, bro. Like tap into crypto. Crypto is literally
Bitcoin.
The future. Guys, I'm telling you.
Ethereum.
Putin just made Bitcoin. Hey, just tap into the crypto space. Like genuinely, that's the future. Paper money is gonna be very. I never made Joe. Like, what about cows? Would you say like
this is not
dog, it ain't shit, dog. Trust me, dog. Okay, what would you say about like investing in cattle, livestock? Can I share a story? Can I share a story?
Close it.
Umkhulu
Can look at the camera.
Umkhulu bekasebenza ematracking and abalungu bebamthanda. So he would earn 57 rand a week. Cause like kuye bekahola kamnandi kibo bonke. Kuye bekayinduna. Inkomo beku-70 rand back then. And this is just 2 generations away from me because it's my mom living cool. So a cow was 70 rand back then during apartheid. Last year, I got financially excluded from like TUT. But then I tell homies that I dropped out.
TUT is
TUT is Tshwane University of
okay, yeah, in
Technology.
case you don't know,
PTA,
yeah.
Then last year I went to go start a farm. Guess what started off my farm? Ispire umkhulu wasicala. So like that cow that he bought for 70 rand, Iwaki Spy. And then when I was building a farm, I sold the cow for 10K to start up my farm. 70 rand made 10K. My grandfather's not even.
So now we have a car.
He's not even alive, and I'm building a farm and everything. What I'm saying is, think forward, dog. Like today, a cow might be 10K, but tomorrow it's probably 100K.
You know,
money is probably the shit today, but it's all going to be digital. It's all going to be on like the. So invest in crypto, dog. Tap in, dog. Because this, uzoipata. But thank you for having me, dog. Like seriously, dog. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I hope my
Thank you for
children,
us having
grandchildren watch this. Yeah, but thanks.
And quite frankly,
Employer.
your pops is a G. Your
Yeah,
pops is a G.
employer,
I
thanks.
don't even know.
Thanks.
But shout out to the gang. The
Yeah,
studio,
this is all spirituality. I'm the one that's closing.
Yeah, you closing, dog. It's your part. Me, I was just here to ask questions.
Okay, this is all spirituality with Cyril Pilgrimson. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the notification button so that when you post, more people can be notified. All things spirituality, shout.
Yeah.